What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another exciting episode of ForneverWorld, the only news source that provides anything and everything anime and manga related. And we don't bore you. We get into it. Let's do it.
No matter how you move, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. So before we get into the stories we have lined up for today, I gotta let you guys know that right now, for a very exclusive and limited window, we got the 2022 official ForneverNews merch that we are releasing. I am doing this one independently, and I'm very excited for this one, so I wanted to present it to you guys. It's, something that I just had a little bit of fun, you know what I'm saying? I sat down with a little crew that I got locally, and we thought about some stuff. We tossed some things around. I had custom stuff made. As a matter of fact, you know what? Cue the trailer so you could get a better idea of what it looks like.
No matter how you move, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done.
Yes, people, so we got the hoodie and the hat. The hat runs for $19.99, essentially $20 USD, and the hoodie goes for $39.99, essentially $40 USD. We're doing this one through Cash App, so if you have Cash App, simply Cash App this at right here, which is $Fornev with a capital F in it. Write to me, first of all, of course, what you want, your name, shipping address, size you want of the hoodie. Also, if you guys would like, if you buy one of these from me, take a picture, share it. I will post it on one of the future episodes of ForneverNews. Likewise, if you got a message you want to share, anything you want to say, I will share that as well. So definitely go over to Cash App, the at again, $Fornev, your name, shipping address, size, and which one do you want. Again, you want the hat, hoodie, both. You get both. I'll love you forever. I'm just saying. Or if you have this pulled up on another device and you want to just use your mobile device, you can simply scan this right here code, and ultimately it'll take you straight to Cash App to make the purchase, putting your details and all of that good stuff. I'm so happy and thankful to still be doing this in 2022. So to celebrate it, I wanted to put together something cool, and yeah, we've got some really awesome stuff coming, lads. So definitely get it. It's a limited time. By next Wednesday, we're probably going to be cutting off the deadline, so definitely go and get yours now. We're doing it through Cash App. Thank you guys for checking out my little message. Onward to the stories. And by the way, get used to this, because I ain't gonna lie, I love this fit. I'm just saying this shit. Like, yo, don't leave your girl around me. True player for real. ForneverWorld for real. Okay, seriously, let's get on to the stories. Okay, people, and let's start this bad boy off with the weekly Shonen Jump author comments. And I guess let's start off with Kohei Horikoshi, author of My Hero Academia. I'm starting to no longer get hungry. I'm close to evolving into a perfect life form. And I'll be honest with you, hearing Kohei Horikoshi, like, usually, and again, I'm inferring, again, this is all based on speculation, based on piecing together a lot of messages throughout the last few years of authors and whatnot. And from what I gather, from my perspective, in my opinion, without offending, I personally think that Horikoshi really is, I don't want to say down bad, but it sounds like something changed over the last couple years. I don't know if it's that he saw that My Hero Academia wasn't doing what he wanted it to do, or it exceeded what he wanted it to do, or some massive change that he doesn't sound as happy as he used to be doing this, and he sounds like he's ready to move on. It sounds like week after week he's ready to go. He doesn't sound as happy anymore like I feel he was 3 years ago or something like that. And maybe that's just me, but reading these author comments, every time I see Kohei Horikoshi now, it's like, I don't know, maybe again it's from my perspective, maybe again I'm a little skewed at how I feel about things, simply because My Hero Academia has been announced that it's ending, and things do feel a little bit quickly paced in the manga, actually very quickly paced in the manga right now. But yeah, when I see comments like that, I'm like, Horikoshi, you really want out, don't you? Then moving forward, we got from the new manga that I've yet to check out, Hideo Shinkai from Earthchild. I want to thank from the bottom of my heart the person who figured out you could ease nasal congestion by putting pressure in the area under your armpit. What? Is that a fact? You can eat? No. I feel like he's trolling me right now. I swear to God. Yeah, there's no possible way that you could. Wait. how could this possibly do anything for you? What? I'm gonna move on, and we're gonna check back on that, like on some Mythbusters shit, because what? I wanted to add this one in there, the author of Undead Unluck, Yoshifumi Tozuka. While I wait for my opponent in Master Duel to play Solitaire, I grind for levels in Elden Ring. Oh god, that just sounds like such a fun-ass time, going back and forth from Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel to Elden Ring, and oh my god, bro, I need to get some more gaming friends and stuff. Like, anybody out there want to be my friend? But like a real friend, like not stab me in the back, not make, you know, problems. Like genuinely, like, you know, lifetime, go to the movies, have fun, you know, all sorts of stuff. I'm taking applications. FORNEV, you're the news guy. Who want to be friends with you? Just shut up and give us the story. Alright then, goddamn. We got Gege Akutami, author of Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm so sorry for last week. I will work more efficiently, and now I've been hit with hay fever. Dude, oh, stop it. Go take 10 breaks. You don't gotta apologize for anything. Oh god, no, please. Like, I hate when I see, especially Gege Akutami, that I really highly admire and praise so freaking much. Don't apologize, and now you got hay fever. Go relax, go lay down. Yeah, I'm so glad at the very least your manga is so successful, and you know, you just got the movie out that's pushing your manga sales even more and stuff like that. You deserve it. Then we got Hajime Komodo, author of Martial Magic and Muscles. The Yoshinoya Beef Kalbi Bowl is basically a yakiniku lunch set, so I'm worried they're losing money on them. Alrighty then, okay. Then we got author of Black Clover, Yuki Tabata. My 2-year-old daughter calls Melon Pana Mewn Mew Mewn, and it's so cute. My daughter is addicted to Five Nights at Freddy and watching Markiplier videos. Yes, Markiplier. Like, yo, if you happen to come across this clip, my 4-year-old absolutely loves you. Can I get a shout out for Morgiana? I'm just saying, Markiplier. Shout out for my 4-year-old. She watches you every single night, dog. I see you on my daughter's television all freaking day. Anywho, Yuto Suzuki, author of Sakamoto Days. I gave my wife beef tongue for White Day. It was a large serving where you could really see the tongue, so she had some reservations. That sounds, ugh. I'll be honest with you. Then going towards the bottom, actually scratch that. I skipped over because I didn't realize that we're getting a little bit better at this. And what I mean by that is Yuji Kaku, author of Ayashimon, actually rolls up the ranks a little bit of the TOC in terms of he's not in the bottom. In fact, he's not even in the bottom 5. I believe he's not even in the bottom 10 because Yuji Kaku with Ayashimon, they said, I've thought about it so much that now I'm thinking, what do I need to do to be able to think about the author comments? Okay, now he's turning this into it's an ongoing gag. All right, Yuji Kaku, we see you. Shout outs to you though. I'm glad you're a little bit up there. And then we're gonna close this one out with Gen Osuka, author of Doran Doran, who is now surprisingly, after all the hype and it rising up and Ayashimon looking like he's on the chopping block, now Gen Osuka's Doran Doran is at the bottom. They said, I discovered the coffee-based concentrate drink. I'm drinking the Saru Tahiko coffee ones like crazy. I don't know. Shout outs to you, dude, man. Just in general, I always feel like I gotta root for the authors in Shonen Jump regardless, man. Like, they all in some very, very, I don't want to say dangerous, but definitely delicate situation of, you know, your dreams is right there and it could all come crumbling in 12 weeks if a bunch of 8-year-olds in Japan don't care for what you're drawing and stuff. So, but yeah, people, those were the weekly Shonen Jump author comments. Always a treat. Definitely interesting to see the swapping now of Ayashimon rising up and Doran Doran being at the back. Next up, this was a while ago, and I've been holding on to the story, been meaning to talk about it, but I got it here for you guys, because it says here, Hiromashima, author of Fairy Tail, Raid Master, y'all already know the latest one, Eden Zero. Well, y'all remember that we've been talking about it for 100 million years, that he was working on this game. It was going to be a free-to-play. Well, it's out, and I'm going to link it in the description below, because I feel like if a man like this puts so much hard work into something like this, we absolutely should support him and, you know, give him encouragement and, you know, good criticism, all of that good stuff. So after this one, I'm definitely going to check it out, because it says here, Rebecca and Machinery Western-style building has been released, aka it's a made by the author himself, Eden Zero video game for mobile, I believe. EdenZero.net, you can download it here. It's a short game, but I hope you enjoy it. We look forward to your feedback and bug reports. And again, I want to check it out. I genuinely want to see what this is, what Hiromashima has been doing. We saw little bits of like the little, I forget what is her name, not Plu, I forget the little robot's name, but we saw a little video of Hiromashima playing the game. So yeah, I want to play this short game. And again, congrats. Hold on. We give Hiromashima his flowers around here, okay? We don't do all of that other extra shit. Yeah, Hiromashima has fucked up big time in the past, but we don't do that right here when it comes to hustlers, people that strive, people that are constantly grinding. over here at FORNEVER News, we celebrate those people. So shout outs to Hiro Mashima. Congrats on the big release of your first independently created video game. I can't even believe you do these things. You're such a freaking inspiration on getting it done. No matter how you move, get it done. Hiro Mashima is a man that lives by no matter how you move, get it done. Just every once in a while he moves a little to the troll side. Now, real talk. So much respect and admiration. Shout outs Hiro Mashima. Shout outs to this game. Go download it. Link in the description. He absolutely deserves it. He made it himself, by himself. Hiro Mashima, Eden Zero creator. Yeah. Which quickly also, before we move to the next story, I think that's probably the most purest essence of an anime to video game adaptation you're going to get when it is 100% made by the creator himself. So this right here is 100% Hiro Mashima's vision with the tools at his disposal. Okay, people, next up, a big story, massive story, and I'm very excited to share it with you guys regarding Black Lagoon. Now, if you're not familiar with the Black Lagoon manga and anime series, and in particular the author, he's been very controversial over the years when he does pop up because we don't hear from him too often, but every so often he chimes in. I remember it was like 12 years ago, he had wished people to die of testicular cancer for stealing his manga. Obviously, that was at a time where he didn't understand what was happening, and he just thought, piracy was, people are stealing my story, that's it. He didn't look at it in any other way. So in retrospect, I get it why that reaction would have been like that, because you didn't understand what was about to happen to the world. To 2010, the world was still acclimating and changing to the social media era. So I get it, but there's been a lot of other things recently. Last year, I believe we reported that he was suffering from depression for a very long time now, which could have probably been the cause as well for what occurred all those years ago. And just in general, it's been kind of sad, man. Black Lagoon, it's such a freaking amazing series. If you watch it, it's about like gangsters in China, Rorana Pure, I believe that's what it's called. And oh my god, it's just so freaking awesome. Revy, Dutch, Rock, what's the other dude with the glasses? I forget the dude with the glasses name, but either way, Black Lagoon is amazing. However, there's always been a shortage of Black Lagoon due to the author not releasing as much, which again, according to, if you look at, the reports of what he said, it's probably due to depression. So he hasn't really been depressed. He hasn't been able to write stuff, but this is some pretty freaking awesome news right here. More Black Lagoon on the way, finally, and it's a little bit different. Black Lagoon manga gets spin-off about Ada's CIA rookie years. Already, that sounds so good. The April issue of Shogakugan's monthly Sunday GX magazine revealed on Saturday that Rei Hito's Black Lagoon manga will have a second spin-off manga by Hajime Yamamura titled Black Lagoon Ada Initial Stage that will launch in the magazine's next issue on April 19th. The manga centers on Ada, the original manga's undercover CIA agent based in Ranapura's church during her early days as a rookie CIA. Yamamura's Kami-sama Dolls manga, which ended in 2013, inspired a 13-episode anime series that aired from July to September 2011. I remember that one. Wow. Yeah. Did I talk? I might have even done a first impression. It might not exist anymore, but I did it. Crunchyroll streamed Kami-sama Dolls in various countries as it aired in Japan. Black Lagoon's first spin-off manga was titled Black Lagoon Soya Kaita Gore Musume. Black Lagoon Sawyer the Cleaner Dismemberment Gore Girl. Tatsuhiro Ida draws the manga, and it launched in monthly Sunday GX in September 2019. Okay, so a new Black Lagoon spin-off manga about Ada, the original CIA agent turned, basically nun, right? Yeah, she's basically the blonde nun, and that's freaking awesome. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like, as I'm getting a little bit older, while I'm always gonna love my shonen series, like, I'll keep it a buck with you, and I have no shame about this, and I'm curious how you guys feel. Like, I really see myself, I'm going to be, God willing I get to that age, 70 and 80 years old, still peeping at the very least to see what's going on in the Shonen Jump scene. Now, mind you, I don't think I'm going to be, talking about and reading 5, 6, 7 new Shonen Jump series when I'm 70 or 80, but I will see, like, yo, what's the scene like? Are they doing the 3-man cell team vibe still in the magazine? Has that changed? So I'm always going to be, one way or another, into anime and manga. Like, that's just, it is what it is, and I don't even know how I got to this point, but I'm gonna tell you, that's just me, and I have no shame in it, because 70 and 80-year-old people watch soap operas, watch all sorts of shit. My choice of entertainment more than likely will be anime and manga, give or take, or I guess change a country or two of where it's from, because again, this thing will evolve as we continue, and Japan might not be the primary source, but nevertheless, these cartoons from foreigners are my thing, lads. Yes, and I remember where I was going with this, is the fact that Shonen manga's dope, Black Lagoon is a seinen, and as I'm getting older, I feel like a series like this, for example, sounds like something I will probably really love, because Black Lagoon already was very mature, and as I'm getting older, stories like that are the ones that resonate with me a little bit more strongly. I'm always going to love shonen. Fantasy is never going to stop being one of my favorites, if not my favorite. Well, minus mystery and whatnot. Yeah, this right here sounds like if you're a little bit older and you like darker stories and you want something different, this is probably going to be the best. Especially if you're a Black Lagoon fan and you're looking for a reason to watch or read or just get into something, again, related to Black Lagoon or anime manga. Bam, 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 bam. That's all for you. And I can't wait. I hope this gets animated at some given point. We need more Black Lagoon anime in general. It's been too long. Come on. Revy, Rock, Dutch, let's go. Is it Benny? Shit, what's the last dude's name? I think it's Benny. I'm going with Benny. Okay, people, next up is something that I'm going to try, and right now I'm going to straight up ask you guys, do you want to see more of this in the future? I was thinking of doing this, kind of want to sling it by you guys first. Obviously, we use timestamps in every single episode of Fornever News. Trust me, it's only unless something serious is going on or like a massive mishap has happened where there's no timestamps. There is 99.9% of the time timestamps before Fornever News episode even goes public, so you will never ever have to worry about clicking and something happening, because I was thinking about potentially in the future covering more manga spoilers in the episodes of Fornever News. Of course, they will be timestamped. Of course, they will be very vague, so nothing, unless you click on this and listen through, you will not be spoiled. Let me know if you're interested in that type of content moving forward as an addition to Fornever News, because I can absolutely add some of that in there, and I would love to do it as well, because that's something that we're going to do here with something that is massive, something I've been talking about since 2010 on YouTube, and it feels like this is a climax. It feels in a weird way like, again, another piece of the ending coming for One Piece, because there's a full-on summary of One Piece chapter 1044, and I'm gonna keep it real. Sometimes I fall back into my old ways of, I can't help myself, I need to read this, and I need to read it now, and I read it, and I saw some spoiler images as well that I'm not going to include, because again, I don't want nobody scrolling and accidentally getting spoiled on what's happening in One Piece, but I'm gonna read this to you. God damn it, I love One Piece, yo. Shout outs to One Piece. If you're watching this right now, like this video, because One Piece. I'm not even gonna lie, I really love One Piece so much, bro. It's been with me throughout everything, watching Naruto end, the Dragon Ball Super anime, and One Piece was there for me, and seeing this, it feels... God bless Oda. God bless Oda, dog. I'm such a fucking One Piece lover. So it's titled One Piece Chapter 1044, Liberation Warrior. Shoutouts to Oro Japan 1. Some of Luffy's allies, Sanji, Kid, Law, Hyogoro, and Marco, feel his presence and that he is still alive. Again, despite the fact that, you know, he was pretty much felt dead. So it's like he's alive again. And if they're feeling his presence, then it's Luffy himself as well. It's not like another being taking over his body. A conversation of the Gorosei in the castle of Mary Jose. Oh my god, let's go. The world government has always tried to get the Gumu Gumu no Mi, but they have not been able to do it in 800 years. Let's go. Yo, this isn't even Fornever News type material right now. I don't know what this is, because I'm too freaking hyped. Like, Fornever News, we chill. I am so pumped right now. It seems as if the Akuma no Mi ran away from them. A member of the Gorosei says that he is not crazy, since the zone fruits have a mind of their own. The Gorosei says that the Gumu Gumu no Mi is actually a zone type fruit, and that his real name is Hito Hito no Mi, human fruit, mythological model Nika. What? Bro, dog, oh my god. Humanity came from a fruit. Imagine. Yo, dog, I am never gonna lie. Holy shit. So, Luffy's been a special zone this entire time. Nick, how wasn't Paramecio? There are so many questions, and I'm wondering, and I'm gonna ask, you know, the aficionado. I should be an aficionado. I never like to do that because I can slack sometimes, but is there plot holes introduced because of that now? Like, remember there was a whole big thing about, like, zone fruits and whatnot. Does this create plot holes? I know it's a difference. It's not like, oh, he's a Logi. If he was a Logi, I would say that's that's horseshit. Like, you know, the whole touching them hockey situation was never a thing with him. So obviously it's not a zone. Wow. So he ate the human fruit, essentially. And if we're mismatching names, that's probably why we don't know much about how Roger combated people, and we just left to assume that he did it with raw strength and hockey. Probably Roger had the fruit all along. God knows. Who knows if Roger also had the Gamu Gamu no Mi, aka, well, the Hito Hito no Mi, the human fruit, and it just manifested in a different way other than rubber or whatever else it possibly could be. I don't know. Luffy is Roger and we're in a time loop. But either way, the human, and I know somebody's gonna say, Fornev, that's so stupid. Why are you saying that theory? I'm having fun. Shut up. But yeah, it could very well be the case that they didn't even know that Roger had that, because if this is a fruit that nobody knows the name, then... But anyway, there's still more to this shit. There's still more. In the chapter, we also see a part of Hiyori and Orochi. Oh god, I'm scared to know what parts. Luffy has awakened his fruit, and now he feels he is fully. It's his Gear 5th! Gear 5th! Let's fucking go! Dog, I'm doing a live reaction the day this drops. Luffy versus Kaido. So this is what, round 4 now? Okay. Luffy grabs Kaido from the roof and takes him upstairs, then attacks him in a savage way. Holy shit. Luffy grabs the ground and transforms it into rubber to return a bolo breath to Kaido, so he awakened and he could turn everything around him into rubber. So he ate the human fruit, and this entire time has his fruit been turning him into rubber because he's a silly Luffy dude? So essentially, Luffy could start, if this is the human fruit, not the gum fruit, the human fruit, then essentially Luffy might be on some Think My Hero Academia after a certain point, and what happened with Deku. That could possibly... I swear to God, this is so crazy. Oh my god, right now. Whoa, but this is Fornever News. Let me know if you want to see more of this type of segment with me talking about the spoilers within Fornever News, because wow, this just brought a whole new energy, and I ain't gonna lie, I need to talk to somebody out there. Talk to me about One Piece, please. Anyway, let's carry on. I'm getting way too ahead of myself, and I guess while we're still in the ballpark of One Piece, let me wind down a little bit, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm too hype right now. Let's talk a little bit about One Piece, but in a different matter, because apparently the president of South Africa visited the One Piece live action series set, and that's massive already as it is. Like, he went there, I guess, to support and show, you know, hey, we want to see this thing happen. So that's really dope. Also, in case you don't know, Usopp was always from Africa, so I'd imagine they're probably at that point filming. Also, with that big tease that we talked about in yesterday's episode of them teasing that something is going down with One Piece, they continue to tease more about what's about to happen, and now we're seeing the president. I definitely think we're going to get a trailer soon for the One Piece live action Netflix. I think they're going to throw something out. It'll probably be a while in between the trailer and the full-on series, but I think that's going to happen. And also, this signifies, if the president of South Africa is visiting the set and whatnot, it signifies that they're filming. They're getting shit done. They're getting a move on with it. So by the end of this, did they say 2023? I forget. Did they announce a particular year? Was it this year that it was coming, or next year? Either way, when we get the announcement, because I forget the last announcement what they exactly said, probably soon we're going to be getting a trailer. I'd imagine very shortly. And shout outs to that. Shout outs to the president of South Africa at the very least for that. I don't know him on his politics. I don't know nothing about his political aspects. All I know is that's pretty cool to see a world leader. Like, no, that's actually pretty freaking dope. Like, you going to the set. Like, shout outs to him. I'm sure he did it for a political reason and agenda, but either way, still pretty cool. Next up, a few days ago, this came out, and this is very worrisome, that Tokyo Revengers by Ken Wakui was going on break in Weekly Shonen magazine, issue number 17, that came out March 23rd. The series will resume in the upcoming issue 19, out April 6th. And the reason, though, is something a little, to be concerned. A case of the virus infection was positive in the staff. So it doesn't necessarily say Ken Wakui himself. It could have been, a background designer. It could have been somebody that does tones on the manga. Could have been an editor. Whoever it may be, somebody caught the virus. And yeah, so that's why they had to take a week break, because I think now the protocol is down to 5 days of isolation and all of that jazz. But yeah, sending positive vibes, best wishes to everybody over there. Definitely nothing to, definitely something to be a little bit weary of, and just in general don't like to hear it. So sending good vibes, positive energy to Ken Wakui. Yeah, seems as though a little bit of a break because of what's happening, but thankfully it does look like things are starting to, now fingers crossed, get a little bit better in certain areas of the world. So I'm very grateful and positive about that. But yeah, people, Tokyo Revengers has to take a break. The manga, especially, is kind of crazy right now in the middle of craziness, but it's definitely completely understandable. Absolutely let them take a break. due to somebody catching C19, lads. Last story of the episode, people, something that I found to be really ironic and weird and doesn't make sense, but kind of in a strange way does, regarding Attack on Titan. Now, when I think about Attack on Titan, I think about very depressing shit. I'm gonna just keep it real. Like, I think about it's a great series, and I had so many memories throughout the years, but I get depressed just thinking about, like, yo, dog, imagine being in the Attack on Titan world. You know what I'm saying? I get crazy. Sometimes I get, like, the hype, adrenaline, rock music mindset to it, like, yeah. But for the most part, Attack on Titan itself is a depressing story, and I'm going to always imagine that the music itself is going to come out a certain way. But I'm thinking more so when I think of the music again, I think of like the OSTs of, like, you know, the rocking hardcore shit that they do. But Attack on Titan is now taking a different direction with this. It's just random, weird. Yes, it just says here, Attack on Titan tribute jazz album will soothe you to sleep. I don't think about jazz and soothing things when I think about Attack on Titan. Saxophonist Norihiko Hibino, who did Metal Gear Solid and Bayonetta, shoutouts to them, god damn, and pianist Ayaki, who did Atrion Odyssey and Persona Q, are teaming up for their 12th album with Scarlet Moon Records on their Prescription for Sleep tribute series. The duo, known as Gentle Love, is tackling anime for the first time with the Prescription for Sleep Attack on Titan album. With soothing jazz renditions of familiar songs across all 4 seasons of Attack on Titan, they aim to bring a peaceful and relaxing end to the tragic and violent series. The announcement trailer embedded includes short samples from the album, which I listened to it, and some of the names I couldn't say to save my life because they're in different languages and I don't even know what that is. But yeah, it seems as though there's 13 tracks, and the album will release digitally on April 4th. Pre-orders are available through Bandcamp, Amazon, Apple Music, and there's a digital booklet exclusive including full credits, recording notes, liner notes, and an interview with Gentle Love. A physical vinyl release planned for 2023. Attack on Titan jazz album. It just, I mean, I see the mindset in terms of, if I was in the Attack on Titan world, I'd probably be listening to blues and jazz and just be kind of down, like, yo, we trapped with monsters, they're gonna kill us, or we got racists on the other side of the world that hate our guts and want us dead, like, so I get that aspect of it. But just as a series, like, I don't know, weird. Maybe it might be good. I heard a couple of bits, it's like, cool, it's just Attack on Titan jazz album. But that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Curious what you guys think. Favorite story, most important story. I think the most important story right here, like, yo, dog, again, in case you don't know, ForneverWorld 2022 official merch right here, baby. Let's go. Look at that. Look at that. But that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. And remember the golden rule: anime and manga for life. Bye. Have an awesome day. Peace, and you guys just watched another episode of ForneverWorld. Have an awesome day. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell for all notifications. I know you want to come back. I know you want more of this. Come through. Hit them. Have an awesome one. You want me?